Hello Manchester United fans, subscribe to the channel and leave your like to help us. Rasmus Højlund, the new Erling Haaland supporting Manchester United. Manchester United's search for a striker has been well documented and will only continue to heat up as we approach the summer transfer window. United have never spent more than £89 million on a player and will likely need to exceed that this summer if they are to sign a world-class striker who can rival the likes of Erling Haaland for years to come. In an ideal world, United would not only sign a top striker at the end of the season, they would sign one who is capable of becoming an elite striker for most of the decade. The 20-year-old had a successful debut season with Italian side Atalanta, scoring 14 goals and 5 assists in 33 matches following his €17 million move from Sturm Graz a year ago. Højlund made more headlines last week when he scored a hat-trick in his first start for Denmark in a Euro Cup qualifier against Finland and another 2 in a surprise loss to Kazakhstan on Sunday. The obvious concern is that he is still very raw and would pose a considerable risk for any team to bet on if they convince Atalanta to sell him this summer. They would like to cash in on the decent fee they spent on him last summer and can expect to almost double that with a deal in the region of €30 million. That perhaps means United would find it difficult to sanction such a bid for a player who has just 7 league goals this season, although the risk is that if he builds on his recent performances, the asking price and interest in him will continue. Move up. There is a small advantage though. He is a self-proclaimed United fan. Now that you ask, I'm not going to hide the fact that I'm a huge Manchester United fan, he said earlier this year. So personally it would be one of the biggest things for me, but of course that doesn't mean I would turn down other big clubs if offers come along at some point. He has already drawn comparisons as the new Haaland for his physicality and sheer pace, although at this point he lacks the same consistent clinical finishing and scoring instinct as City's top scorer. Højlund has surprised many with his recent development, never having received much fanfare in his homeland, something highlighted by the fact that he was not taken to the World Cup last year. His hat-trick against Finland was the biggest indication yet that Denmark may have made a mistake in not selecting him, and the youngster will only be more focused on proving their doubters wrong. All eyes are on the youngster heading into the summer transfer window, with his recent exploits raising the possibility of his third transfer in the space of a year and a half.